Gracias, Francisco. Ahora escuchamos a Tomás Garrett. Él es secretario general de la comunidad democrática. Gracias, actúa como enlace de los estados miembros del Consejo de Gobierno y es responsable de la gestión de la Secretaría Permanente de la Comunidad de las Democracias. Ha trabajado en el campo de la política y de la experiencia política durante más de 3 décadas. Escuchamos, no.
Thank you very much. It's a real pleasure to be here, and I want to thank the Argentine Council for International Relations for bringing us together, and I want to thank Cultura Democrática for its service to the community of democracies. Argentina joined the Governing Council of the Community of Democracies in 2016. And before that, though, it was one of the 106 countries which adopted the Warsaw Declaration, copies of which we've given to you back in the year 2000. And in the year 2000, when those 106 countries gathered in Poland, that was at that point the largest gathering of democracies in history. Of course, that's now been surpassed by the Summit for Democracy and other activities. But at that time, it was a very different time. Some of you are old enough to remember, many of you are probably not. But it was a time in which we thought democracy was ascendant, democracy was on a nonstop trajectory towards being the system of politics for the peoples of the world. We've learned very much 23 years later, that's not necessarily the case. The case is that actually there are challenges, new challenges, as well as traditional challenges to democracy. Our host mentioned apathy. We've seen the rise of populism. We have seen challenges from any number of issues, as well as active disinformation, malicious interference by outside powers in the domestic politics of many of our members. And so I think having a group such as the Community of Democracies, which is there to coordinate the action of democratic states on issues of human rights, democracy, and the rule of law is needed now more than ever. And so one of the places in which we are attempting to unify democracies, I want to mention to you today because Argentina has been very much a part of that from the beginning, and that is our work at the Human Rights Council in Geneva. And of course, Argentina chaired the Human Rights Council a year ago and did an important job in a very difficult position and continues to be involved with us as we work during the sessions of the Human Rights Council to try to unite democracies across regional groupings to work on these issues that are so very important. It's a real pleasure as well to be here today and to see Her Excellency, the Ambassador of Argentina to Poland for so very long. She also, I can say, every time we held an event, every time we had a discussion, she was always present and was a wonderful contributor to it. So in many ways, coming here today, being back in your country after a few years is a real pleasure for me, and I'm looking forward very much to speaking to you, perhaps taking your questions. And again, thank you so much. It's a pleasure to be here.